Hey everyone, today's video will be a little different than the vlogs I'll normally be uploading. This video was actually filmed during Elsie and my honeymoon back in March. I hope you guys enjoy it. Our first stop was Tokyo. We were very jet lagged the first day and woke up super early, so we got up at 5 a.m. and ended up wandering around the streets of Kabukicho. Exploring around the famous bar-filled alleyways of Golden Gai during the morning was really cool, and here are some of the shots that we got. Afterwards, we walked a short distance to Omoide Yokocho, another nearby food and bar alley. The atmosphere was awesome, and the alley is definitely as picturesque as it looks like online. We ended up going back to our accommodations to sleep a little more, and then we headed back out to explore for the rest of the day. Not everything was filmed, but a highlight was definitely this location at Shinjuku Station. Shout out to at Ichiban for the location of this crosswalk. I'll put his Instagram here below. And here are some of the shots I took that day. On one of the other days, we ended up wandering around Osaka at night after dinner. If you've never been to Sensoji Temple at night, you're definitely missing out. Although there are no stores open, the lights are still on and the shutters are down, revealing the street art on them. Also, there are no crowds like during the day, so it's really nice and quiet and you can explore in peace. Our next stop after Tokyo was a night in Fujioshira in the Yamanashi Prefecture, with the goal of seeing Mount Fuji. We rented a car and drove through the beautiful town of Hakone on the way there, and that night we headed to bed early so we could get a sunrise view of Mount Fuji. And here's the beautiful view of Mount Fuji we got, if it had been visible. A little disappointing, but that's alright. We will be back to see it eventually. That day we returned the car and then headed south to Osaka. Funnily enough, we ended up getting that view of Fuji we wanted from the Shinkansen instead. Honestly, a pretty great consolation prize in my opinion. Osaka was an awesome, chaotic, and warm city that we really liked being in. The city felt very welcoming and definitely had a really unique atmosphere and culture. The Sakura blossoms were still in full bloom, so we took advantage of that and shot as many photos as we could with them. As you can see, Elsie definitely looks a lot more natural and better than I do in these photos. We were extremely blessed to see Osaka Castle framed with cherry blossoms. It was really busy during the time we went, but it was great to see nonetheless. I'm really happy with how these photos turned out. We then headed over to Dotonbori, which was insanely busy and lively. With the signature lights and signs on full display, we got some delicious street food and basked in the atmosphere. I don't know if we would go back here, but we're definitely happy we got to see it for ourselves. Okinawa was the final stop on our trip. This beautiful island has so much to offer and so many beautiful places to explore. We only got to explore a small portion of it, and we'll definitely be back to see the rest of it. If you do ever get a chance to visit the island, you have to go to Okinawa Chura Umi Aquarium. Seeing the whale shark was definitely one of the highlights of our trip. And there's so much other things to do around there, like free dolphin shows, a recreation of a traditional Ryukyu village, and a huge botanical garden to explore. This was definitely the relaxing island getaway needed to slow down and unwind, especially after the wedding and all the craziness that comes with that. There was so much I didn't get to film and didn't get to talk about, but I hope this video showed you some cool places you can check out in the future. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making this video. It was really nice for me to reflect on that trip and the start of my adventure with Elsie. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.